Nothing is coincidence. 6 types of cosmic connections. How fate reveals itself in person. We can only guess how many people we meet in the course of our lives. Some stay close to us forever or perhaps even by our side. Others are just passing through to teach us a lesson or provide inspiration. Some connections we even make forever, and still others help us out of the greatest need. Fate has a few arrows in its quiver that appear in human form and make their contribution to our lives. Here we reveal which ones they are and how you can recognize them. 1. The transients. They come into our lives to stay for a short while and then move on again. Such encounters may not seem worth mentioning at the moment. Nevertheless, we remember them for a long time. Those passing through only ever accompany us for a little while, and then usually have a very specific task to fulfill. It is not uncommon for them to inspire us or help us in some way. We would like to keep some of them with us, but that is not in our soul's plan. Incidentally, the impulses that this type of person gives you don't have to be great. For example, strangers on the street or on the bus or train who give you an unexpected smile fall into this category. Surprisingly, we remember them nonetheless. 2. The saving angels. We can only guess how often a guardian angel in human form crosses our paths in life. They take on the most diverse forms and are active in the most diverse professions. You meet such helpers in times of need as doctors or police officers, advisors or coaches, friendly neighbors, or in any other way that comes your way. It almost seems as if fate knows exactly when we could use a saving intervention. Anyone who has ever had a car break down at night knows how grateful you are to the one person who doesn't drive on carelessly, but stops and offers their help. This type of cosmic connection is probably the one that gives us a sense of the full extent of the finely woven web that makes up our lives. We are integrated and therefore part of the whole universe, which is why we are never, at any time, truly alone. 3. The destroyers. This group of people is probably the most interesting. Everyone has at least one such person in their life who, looking back, they would still like to wish the plague on. They have destroyed our relationships, sabotaged friendships, made our jobs a living hell, and literally turned our lives upside down. This cosmic connection spares no area of our lives, and when it finally disappears, we will have to completely reorient ourselves. And this is precisely their karmic task. They have passed the buck, so to speak, because they will be cursed by us in our minds forever, although we would actually be greatly indebted to them. The destroyers ensure that we make progress in life. They lay everything in ruins whose time has run out, because without this drama, we would never voluntarily move from the spot. 4. The everlasting ones. They have come to stay. In them, we find our life people and soulmates. They appear in the form of parents and siblings, best friends, and, of course, our great love. Our soul plan also determines who will qualify for these sought-after positions. The fact is that we will have exactly the people we need by our side in every life. They are there to help us learn the intended lessons and improve ourselves in a holistic, karmic sense. Of course, the everlasting ones have a very special role to play here. They need staying power and a lot of patience with us. They are also the ones who are entitled to maneuver criticism and who are allowed to tell us the unpleasant truth to our faces. They must love us and therefore not let us get away with anything that could harm us. This type of cosmic connection probably has the hardest time with us, which is why we should make it as easy as possible for them. 5. The good gardeners. They are the people in your life who make you grow and blossom. This category includes all your educators, kindergarten teachers, teachers and mentors that you will meet throughout your life. Every good book you have ever read and every useful piece of advice someone has ever given you has come from a representative of this group of people. The good gardeners are just as much a part of your soul plan as all the other people in your life. Their time at your side is also limited, but they have a plan to fulfill while they are allowed to accompany you. We must not underestimate their job. After all, they have the greatest influence on your development and sit directly at the levers that are supposed to take you one step higher towards enlightenment in this life. 6. The human memory aids. Last but not least, there are the reminders in human form. They cross your path whenever you threaten to deviate from the predetermined road to happiness. If you forget or lose yourself, they are there to help. Such people can save you from great harm. But their real job is not to keep you from your destiny. It often happens that we follow the wrong ideals and adopt lifestyles that contradict our soul plan. Then they come into play. We never meet anyone in vain. Buddhists are convinced that every person we meet in life is a teacher for us. If we consider the multitude of encounters that occur in the course of a person's life, this sentence can only be true. We take so much with us from every meeting and every farewell, even if we may not even be aware of it. Not every person has come to stay, and not everyone whose path we cross means well with us. However, all the companions, life companions, mentors, and destroyers have a common goal: to make us the best possible version of ourselves. We owe them nothing for this, but we do owe fate a sincere thank you.